A trial has begun in Frankfurt against a group of German nationals accused of trying to overthrow the government. The suspects are part of a far-right movement known as the Reichsbürger. Deutsche Welle correspondent Emily Leshner joins us now from Berlin. Emily, g'day. So tell us about who is on trial and what they were allegedly planning.
The defendants in this case are accused of being the ringleaders of a plan to overthrow Germany's government, a plan that allegedly included storming parliament and detaining high-ranking politicians like Chancellor Olaf Scholz, as well as Foreign Minister Annalena Baerbock, as well as an opposition leader. And there were also plans for a violent takeover of the main small arms supplier to Germany's military. They're facing charges of treason as well as belonging to a terrorist organization. And there are two other trials linked to this alleged coup attempt, one that began at the end of last month against the so-called military arm of Reichsbürger, and another that is scheduled to begin in June against alleged associates of Reichsbürger.
So how is the Reichsbürger movement different from other far-right groups?
Well, Reichsbürger is a network more than it is a group. Its members believe that Germany is a deep state run by foreign entities. And though it's technically leaderless, there is one man who is at the helm of the movement. That's Heinrich VIII Prince Reuss, a 72-year-old estate agent who descends from one of Germany's aristocratic families, which German officials say Reichsbürger supporters had earmarked as the leader of the German state had this alleged coup taken place and been successful. Reichsbürger translates to citizens of the Reich. Those who support it deny the legitimacy of Germany's post-World War II Federal Republic. And the fundamental belief underpinning this group is a rejection of Germany's constitution, as well as its legal system and institutions. And Reichsbürger supporters have even produced some of their own aspirational documents like passports and driving licenses. And Germany's federal prosecutors say they had also planned to renegotiate a treaty with World War II allies, including Russia.
And so is that 72-year-old one of the people on trial now?
He is indeed, yes.
And so how big is this movement in Germany?
Well, German intelligence officials say there are between 20 and 23,000 people in the country who pledge allegiance to the Reichsbürger. The average Reichsbürger supporter is around 50 years old, male, as well as socially and financially disadvantaged. Although there are, of course, some prominent members who are outside of this average, like Heinrich Reuss, we just mentioned. And one of them is a woman who is earmarked to serve as a justice minister if the coup attempt had been successful. That's Birgit Marsack-Winkemann. She's a former judge and a representative of the far-right AfD party in federal parliament. And along with Reuss, she is one of the 10 defendants that's currently standing trial in Frankfurt.
Yeah, so Emily, it'll be interesting to keep across this. Are there any expectations of just how long this could run, like at least a couple of months?
Well, any decisions aren't likely to be made until 2025. So it'll be interesting to watch, but there won't be any real decision until next year, most likely.
Yep. OK, Emily Leshner reporting there from Berlin.